Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Monday, December 23rd, 2024. Two former employees of a Yucca Valley hardware store are alleged to have robbed the store by force. On Wednesday at around 8:30 p.m., the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says that two masked suspects entered the Tractor Supply in Yucca Valley just prior to closing. Deputies say the suspects approached the counter to purchase a small item, and when the cash register was opened, they forcefully stole the cash register from the clerk and fled the location. Deputies say they determined that the suspects were formerly employed at the store, identifying them as Indica Carey, 26, and Clara Power, 34, both residents of Yucca Valley. Deputies followed shoe impressions for 2 miles and located cash, clothing, and the damaged cash register. They say they located the suspects in the 5,000 block of Yucca Mesa, and the suspects barricaded themselves inside of a home. Deputies acquired a search warrant and were able to take them both into custody. Indica Carey was arrested on suspicion of robbery and violating her parole and is being held at the West Valley Detention Center without bail. Clara Power was arrested on suspicion of robbery and several warrants in Los Angeles County and is being held at the West Valley Detention Center on $200,000 bail. The man found guilty on charges related to the death of 1-year-old Parker Schumacher will be sentenced later this month. Arthur Davies, 41, was found guilty on counts of involuntary manslaughter and assault on a child causing death on November 20th. It was the second trial for Davies after a 2023 trial ended in a not guilty verdict for the charge of murder and a mistrial on the felony assault on a child causing death. A sentencing hearing scheduled for last Friday was delayed over juror conduct. The sentencing hearing has been rescheduled for December 30th. Stay tuned to Z107.7 for updates as this story develops. The High Desert's most famous music venue has been at the heart of a multi-year court battle, which has finally been resolved with the defendants of the case paying millions and losing control of booking and operations. Online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with the resolution of the dispute over Pioneer Town's Pappy Harriet's.
In April of 2021, Knitting Factory Entertainment CEO Morgan Margolis partnered with J.B. Moresco and Lisa Elin to purchase Pappy Harriet's, the long-running bar and music venue up in Pioneer Town. Margolis, Moresco, and Elin formed a group with Margolis providing the financial backing for the sale. According to Margolis, within weeks of purchasing the venue with the defendants, Lisa Elin and J.B. Moresco shut the Knitting Factory CEO out. Margolis responded by filing suit against Moresco and Elin on June 23rd of 2021. According to a press release from Margolis' legal representation, after 3 years of delays and legal wrangling, a Los Angeles jury has ruled in favor of Margolis, wresting control of the venue away from the defendants, who are also ordered to pay millions of dollars in damages for breach of contract and intellectual property theft. The Los Angeles Superior Court also ordered in favor of the Margolis Group on all remaining claims, finding the defendants engaged in, quote, breaches of fiduciary duty, wrongful conduct, and breached the partnership agreement in multiple ways. On December 20th, the defendants were ordered to immediately hand over booking, operational, and financial control of the music venue and bar to the Margolis Group. In that same press release, Margolis is quoted as saying that the group is, quote, excited to move forward with what we set out to do 3 years ago when we bought this iconic venue that is so special to so many people. We look forward to engaging with the community at large as we fully embed ourselves within the High Desert community to honor Pappy Harriet's rich history, starting with Pappy Harriet and continuing full speed through Robin and Linda. We hope to carry their legacy forward, unquote. Robin, Celia, and Linda Krantz had previously purchased the iconic spot in 2003 from Harriet Allen and her husband, Claude Pappy Allen, who founded Pappy Harriet's in 1982. The famous venue sits at the beginning of Pioneer Town, where it began its life as a cantina in Western movies that were filmed there in the 1940s. The Knitting Factory is a famous venue that was opened in 1987 in New York City and has since expanded with venues and concert houses across the United States. You can find a copy of the press release as well as the public court documents for the long-running trial at this story at Z107.7 FM.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
Regularly scheduled meetings of the 29 Palms City Council and Yucca Valley Planning Commission this week have been canceled. Regularly scheduled meetings for each of these legislative bodies are held on Tuesday evenings, but since tomorrow is Christmas Eve, the meetings have been canceled. The 29 Palms City Council and the Yucca Valley Planning Commission will return for their regularly scheduled meetings in the new year. The City of 29 Palms announced the 2024 Holiday Light Tour and Decorating Contest winners. The annual tradition brought joy, creativity, and festive spirit to neighborhoods across the city as residents showcase their dazzling holiday displays. Join reporter Hillary Sloan in congratulating the winners.
The winners of the 29 Palms Celebration of Lights is first place, the Hernandez family, 4790 Sunmore Parkway. Second place, the Lohman Rango family, 6043 Lupine Avenue. And third place, the Barker family, 5855 Lupine Avenue. 29 Palms is grateful to everyone who entered the tour and helped celebrate this holiday season. Your creativity and effort brought joy to all who joined the self-guided tour. Each winner received a specially curated gift basket made possible by the generosity of local businesses. For the complete list of vendors, see this story on Z107.7 For more information about upcoming events, visit 29palms.org. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
The Copper Mountain College men's basketball team earned a hard-fought victory on Saturday, defeating Mount San Jacinto College 77-69. With this win, the Fighting Cacti sit atop the conference standings with a 2-0 record. A pivotal dunk by Phil Bernardez and key late-game buckets by Marion Wallace solidified the victory and energized the team. The Fighting Cacti now head into a holiday break and will return to action on January 4th, hosting San Bernardino Valley College. And finally, tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and that means Z107.7, in our longtime holiday tradition, will play all holiday music, beginning at midnight tonight and until midnight Christmas Day. Since 1989, Z107.7 has been proud to be the holiday soundtrack for the Morongo Basin and beyond. Our hardworking news team will have the next 2 days off, but return with a local newscast on Thursday, December 26th. The Z107.7 Morning Show with Cody and me will return on Friday. Tune in tomorrow for our unique collection of holiday music dedicated to classical Christmas and wintertime favorites. It'll run all day and night until midnight Christmas Day. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.